Hey guys, Scott and Nate here, and today we're going to talk about...
I'm Scott, you're Nate.
I didn't, it's just
Nate
vague, man. I'm just saying Scott and Nate.
What are we doing?
Today, we are talking about the right stance for maximum serve power.
Not the correct order of our names. All right, guys, today we're going to show you two serve stances that are going to lead to a lot more power on your serve. This video is for players with a Play Your Court rating of 60 and up. If you're not in our community, I don't even care. I don't even care if you're in our community.
I'm not bothered, and I'm not even remotely concerned at all.
If you're not in our community, it's really upsetting, but a Play Your Court 60 is the equivalent. You know what? You got to join the community. Figure it out on your own. So today this video is for players with a Play Your Court rating of 60 and up. If you don't know what that means, I don't care. I don't care. All right. So Nate, take it away. Show us some stances.
Everyone's already turned off the videos.
We're just talking to each other at this point.
Yeah. All right, guys. So we're talking about the platform versus pinpoint. I know a lot of you guys are familiar with what that is, but today what we're really going to dive into is like, what are the advantages and what are the disadvantages? Because neither is necessarily incorrect. Now, I do have a preference. And we'll talk about that in a moment. First, let's talk about what they are in case you don't know what these stances are. And we're talking about serving, okay? So serving, what we're really referring to is the well, you know what serving is, sorry. The platform stance, what we're referring to is where we're lined up and I've got my back foot at a greater distance. And you can still tell, like, I'm toe to heel, I've got a pretty good position here, but this is where I'm keeping my feet apart. Okay, and I'm serving from this position, so as the movement works forward, I'm really going to push off with both feet.
And for these guys that can't see, your toes are kind of creating a line, like sort of creating a line towards the net post, right?
Yeah, they are.
Great.
Yep. All right, and so what we're talking about with the pinpoint here is the pinpoint, we're going to actually pull the foot up to the shoebox from the stance.
So we start in the platform effectively, and then we drag to the pinpoint.
Yeah, but we have extreme versions of this because there's examples like Gael Monfils, right? And think about what we see with Monfils, right? I mean, he's already...
Sure, he doesn't drag.
He's already here, right, and getting into the court. But what we do see is, come back up and join us, Scott. I won't demo anymore. What we do see predominantly is a platform stance, and it is my preferred method. It's what we saw,
likewise,
Pete Sampras. It's what we see with Roger Federer. And here's the advantage with the platform: is that it gives you the ability to use both legs and really power up from the serve. Whereas the pinpoint, you're really using an imbalance. You're still powering through both feet, but it's more of this imbalance forward that allows you to thrust up. But because we know our athletic stance is really knees under the shoulders, right? Like, that's going to be our loading position to give us maximum output up to the serve.
Even if you like pinpoint, I don't think I would let you do it until you got to like an extremely high level of play, because your balances have to be unbelievable to actually get the same leg power or even close to it.
Well,
the pinpoint
I
stance,
would
right?
argue, I would actually argue that I don't know that it gets the same power.
Yeah.
I think when it becomes a big advantage is when someone is not firing off of one leg on the platform, and that's oftentimes when we'll get them to go pinpoint. And what I mean by this is, let's jump into demo mode. Let's get you to demo some serves here, and we'll talk about what's happening on these.
That sounds good.
All right, guys, so we got Scott back here on the baseline, and what we're going to really focus on is this load in the platform stance. Scott naturally serves with a platform, and what we want to make sure that we're taking notice of is that both feet are loading, exerting off the ground, creating that kinetic chain from the ground up. All right, let's take a look at it.
I'm nervous. Sorry, internet.
Okay, guys, so on this example, we're going to show you where Scott is only loading off the front foot, which is actually pretty common, unfortunately, but you're really going to notice the deceleration as only that left leg, the front leg, is pushing off the ground. He gets a little bit of push off that back leg, but you're going to see it kind of flare up where it's not on the ground long enough to really help with that maximum force up.
That's right, and this is the mistake that robs us all of our power.
Okay guys, so there you can really see where just that one leg is robbing him of all of his power. And we've worked with a lot of students, juniors and adults, that just cannot break this habit. The gait, much like the gait of a walk in the serve, it's just something about it is broken where it's not connected. And at that point, people may find that it's actually easier to use the pinpoint. And Scott's going to demonstrate this now, and because of this imbalance forward with the feet being together, it's going to be way easier to load and get off the ground with both feet. So guys, you can see both the platform and the pinpoint are both effective. There's nothing wrong with either of them. It's just a matter of, are you pushing off the ground with both feet? Obviously, we're not here saying that Gael Monfils is using an inefficient form on his serve. Obviously, the guy's one of the most athletic people in the world.
Might be the best pinpoint serve I've ever seen, actually.
Yeah, and it's just his personal preference, right? It's like what works for him. But as far as instruction, what we come across is that a lot of times people have a natural tendency to lean towards one or the other. And our preferred method is platform, because I do think it's more rhythm-based. I do think it allows you to hit every point of the serve. That's absolutely critical for maximum output.
Can go wrong.
Correct. Correct. Yeah. I mean, there's a little bit of a like a timing, like a rhythm to the pinpoint. And if you kind of get it messed up, again, you're going to have an issue off acceleration.
Yeah.
So play with them both, but certainly the main goal here is to get off the ground and with both legs, and that's going to increase a ton of power because the power comes from the kinetic chain from the ground up.
For sure. Guys, hope this instruction helped. As you know, Nate and I just want to see you improve your game. At Player Court, that's what we're all about. We want to know more about you, and unfortunately, depending on your skill level, this video is actually not even really relevant to you. If you're playing at a certain level, you're definitely not worried about pinpoint serve stance yet. So do us a favor, click the button or the link below, answer some questions for us about your specific skill level. What we'll then do is we'll get you inside the Player Court community. We'll send you custom video coaching based on the things that you've got going on at your skill level. Not only that, we're going to pair you up with some tennis buddies so you can jump out on your local court and have somebody at your same skill level to practice these things with. So kind of everything you need to improve your tennis game. Just click the button or the link below. We'll get you inside the community and take good care of you. Also, if you like this video, please press the like button below, and hopefully you're enjoying seeing us enough that you want to do it on a regular basis. Click subscribe to make sure you never miss one of our videos. We'll see you soon.